Hello Pan Pan Clan, welcome back to the channel. We're actually getting into recorded content again. I'm excited, but at the same time I feel kind of lost because it's been a while since I did something recorded. Detroit, I think, was the last one, and that was a while ago. We've been on live streams for 2.5 months, I think, and then the break between my move, which the background kind of looks the same, but it's way closer, I feel like. Also, I sound really weird right now because I had a technical error. My mic is literally sitting on a shelf behind me right now because it decided to stop working right when I decided that I wanted to start recording. At the time that I'm recording this, I'm working on the best of Dead by Daylight moments. It should be out before you see this video, but I'm not sure. I've been taking a break from that too because it's a lot of content to go through. So I might end up editing this first or whatever. I plan on also recording Undertale because I'm really excited to try Deltarune, which I heard there's like 2 hours of content for it, but there isn't an end to it yet, I guess. There's like a whole story that's in process. That's what Toby Fox said to, I can't remember what website I read it on, but there's definitely going to be more content to that game. I'm really excited for it because I started watching it. I watched PewDiePie play a little bit of it, and I didn't realize that Undertale 2 was actually called Deltarune, so I kind of spoiled a little bit for myself. But anyways, this is a game that I played like a year ago, I feel like. It was free on the PlayStation Store a year ago. And I can't exactly remember like the mechanics of it and everything. I remember what it was about, obviously. It's like a post-apocalyptic survival thing. And I just remember that I really, really liked it, but I quit playing it after I actually beat it because every group of survivors that I had ended up not making it through. Eventually I made it through. It's just one of those games that's like a quick thing, so I didn't think about like continuing playing it. There's no like online play or anything like that. The game is what it is. There's no updates or anything to it. When it was made, it was finished, basically. So it's just a little fun thing that I'll probably do possibly 5 episodes on, maybe even less than that. We might do it until we have winning survivors. But anyways, enough talking. I know I always talk a lot during these little intro things. And I also have to get used to, because when I do face cam for you guys, I forget to look in the camera. I don't think about it because like when I'm live streaming, I'm reading the comments. So like part of me, like right now, I'm like looking around a little bit, but I'm looking at the computer because I'm used to seeing your comments. But you're up here, you're up on top of my TV. My TV's kind of in a weird place right now too. I usually have it more diagonal, but it's kind of lined up with my computer screen. Okay, so I don't exactly remember how this goes, but it's like a platformer, which I'm not big on screen scrollers and platformers and stuff like that, but it's a survival thing, so you can choose to stay home or you can choose to send people out. So this says, when the Civil War broke out, many people thought it would only last a couple of weeks. It's been a year since government military surrounded the rebels in the capital, cutting off all supply lines. The civilization population trapped in the city are suffering from hunger, disease, and shelling. Kasia met both Pavla and Bruno before the war. She used to be a reporter, while Bruno had his own television cooking show. Pavla, I think I always pronounce his name like that, actually, because I don't know how to say it. I think it's Pavla. Was the star of a local football team. Katia even interviewed him once. Now they meet in dramatically different circumstances looking for food and shelter. Okay, so it's giving me them to start out with, but after you play this, and I think it's because I've deleted the game from my PlayStation, but after you play it once, you can like choose a loadout, you can even get kids, and I think that you can pick up survivors and stuff along the way. So like, you can decide to improve things, which we can't right now. We can build things, which we can't do either because we have to gather supplies. You can have your survivors rest. You switch through them. So Bruno's a good cook, so he could cook, but we need supplies. Katia has good bargaining skills. Katia? What was I calling her? I'm gonna call her Katia. She has good bargaining skills. She's slightly sick already. And Pablo is a fast runner. So what we could do with him is... if I'm doing this correctly... okay, he can dig through this pile. They have a... you can check your things. It's been a while. See what I mean? Like... I don't exactly remember. Like, you can end the day and stuff, but he can sit here and work on this pile. And then I'm gonna have Bruno work on this pile. Because that way he can come up here. Nope. It's very easy to pull them off of what they're doing. I guess he could have come this way, so what I'm gonna do is move Pablo off of here. Because he can walk up this way. I didn't know he could. Because I want him to go out. Why is he doing that? The controls are a bit touchy. Alright, so... you should be able to just walk past here and go out here. If you go out this way... he should be able to leave. I don't understand. Alright, hold on guys. Give me a second here. Okay, I'm thinking that I have to stay here for the day. But I do remember, like, while you're going through this stuff, like, you get supplies, you can go through here. Because it says, like, if you see the fridge icon, or the fridge down below where Katia is standing, Katia, I'm gonna get her name confused. But, like, there's symbols, there's different types of foods and drinks, there's meds and stuff. If I go back up here to Bruno, he finished this pile. I think he may have found, like, stuff. But I'm not exactly sure. And then if I go to Pablo, he can search through this stuff. And he'll find... so he found food. And he found a bunch of different materials. So you start out where, like... now that I'm remembering, you go through this stuff. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna forget that this is here. You go through this stuff and you collect, like, basic things to start out with. So, like, these are electric parts to boost up, like, the heater and stuff, I believe. Clean water for drinking, obviously. Sugar. You can make different unnecessary things, because I think there's kind of a sanity meter, like a lot of these games have that. Just stuff to keep them occupied. More mechanical parts, and then food and herbs to cook with. So I think I'm going to keep these parts at about 20 to 25 minutes, no longer than that. Just because I feel like that's a decent amount of time to be playing this game. I can't remember what the limitation is either on this stuff. I don't really want her to do anything because she's sick. And I can't remember if there's like a... because you can craft beds and stuff too. Actually, let's see what Bruno's doing. Or... if I could get him to go downstairs, that would be nice. It's so difficult though. They just don't want to, like, go. Like, he'll go down. I don't remember how I played this game, but I loved it when I first played it. So what I'm gonna have to do is Bruno do this then, because I think he can craft a bed right now, and I'm gonna try to get Cassia to sit on her butt. And you can choose where this stuff goes. So I'm gonna put it, actually, I think I'm gonna put it in the basement. I can't remember if you can like get raided or anything like that. We'll put it in the same room. So he's gonna work on that. Okay, she's walking downstairs by herself. Thanks, girl. I wasn't gonna be able to do it for whatever reason. There you go. You can hear gunshots outside slightly. And then I can have him continue searching for stuff. And this is only day 1, so like I'm at 11 minutes, but I had like a 3-minute talk with you guys at the beginning. It's gonna be a little bit difficult getting used to recording and stuff. In the new environment, just in general. Especially doing like small games like this where there's not gonna be very much to go on. I'm gonna have him start clearing stuff. I can't remember like when they're gonna start getting exhausted, but it's only 6:10 p.m. Bruno built the bed, so I'm gonna have her sleep on it. Meds are what help, but we don't have meds right now. There might be meds somewhere in the house. I'm not sure. There's only 1 meat though. I can't remember what you need to like make a decent meal. I think he's gonna eat it himself. Whoops, that wasn't a good thing. Not very filling, but it's food. Yeah, but it was meant for you to cook. But then I remembered that he has to build a stove, and I just figured that out. Okay, so this was 1 day, but I just figured out the thing with the going down the stairs is literally on the joystick. Like, my cord for my headphones are long. On the joystick I was pulling up, but it's down. It's down to go down the stairs. Bruno. Okay, so this is how you plan the night. So I'm gonna have Pavle scavenge. She's gonna sleep in the bed, and he's gonna guard. Bruno's gonna guard. This is not a good combination. Like the beginning survivors, I wasn't very confident with. I'm not very confident in this because I played them before. Obviously, you have to start out. I'm gonna bring 3 sugar and see if like other scavengers are out. Maybe we can trade. I can't remember if let me see. Did I? Oh no, he put him back. Okay. And scavenge. I can't remember how this goes. I don't know if like everybody you encounter is dangerous or if you're okay. But you have to do this. The house is still burning. Is it safe to go inside? You have to do this because otherwise you're not going to have materials. So I'm going to bring... Whoops. I didn't want to do that. I don't remember anything of this game. Like, I just remember liking it. So you can see he's like pulsating. That's a radius that he has. It's a guy hanging out the window. This toy has seen better days. It's broken now, but it certainly brought lots of joy to its previous owner. This could be useful if we had a kid in the house. We don't, but we might gain a kid. I'm gonna hold on to it for a second, but my main goal is to find food. If I can find food. How many sugars can I stack? I'm gonna hold on to the sugar. We have more herbs. Bandages and medicine is important. Because if they're injured or they're hurt, it's important stuff. I don't want to carry any more of that stuff because I'm not as worried about it. Need something to open this lock. So you can find lockpicks and stuff too. I forgot about that. Okay, we can go into the fridge. That's good. Yes, we want all that. We want the vegetables and the herbs. We want the water. And I'm gonna leave the bear. Put the bear in the fridge. Downstairs there might be like a pick lock or something like that. A pick lock? A lock pick. This might take me a minute. I don't want to stay trapped in here because then I'll die. What is fists? Oh, combat. Okay, so fighting. Yeah. I remember now. Am I done with that? Oh, scavenge, fist. Okay, so you gotta switch between them. Alright. So like you can do this until it tells you you're done. There's if you look at the clock in the corner, Pandora, edit that in. Zoom in on it. I could have tried to remind myself to do that kind of stuff, but the timer at the top has a red mark at the end of the timer. It's like one of those kitchen timers. That's when it's done. There's something going on upstairs, so we're gonna have to check what's going on. I think it's the fire, or it's another person. I don't know. I don't like to be risky about it. Could be a rat. I don't like to be too risky about it though. Like these piles. Yeah, it's taking long without a shovel. I don't know where to get a shovel. Unless that's a shovel right there. Mango passion fruit juice. Alright, so I literally sat there for a good minute, I think. Because I was afraid to go upstairs and see if that was a shovel. Okay, we can have coffee and fertilizer, which organic waste that we can use as fertilizer in our gardens to grow herbs or vegetables. That's probably important. I don't think I ever got into depth with that. We can have weapons parts, so we can carry weapons instead of using our fists. I don't know if weapons parts are more important or I don't know what to leave behind at this point. This is all good stuff. I mean, we have a good start too. I'm gonna go home. Home. My post-apocalyptic home. So we're here on day 2. I'm gonna play into day 2. Because if we do it day by day, there's gonna be a lot of episodes of this, and I don't want it to be like a super long thing. And I also want you guys to see, like, now that we have this stuff, Katya is slightly sick still, but she's recovering, but we can make this a faster process. And, like, I'm showing you guys, so if you guys like this, and I play this and I don't win or whatever, and you guys like this war of mine, I'll play more of it. But I just figured this would be a fun little thing to do. I'm gonna see if Bruno has enough parts to do the gas stove, crude stove. He does. So what we're gonna do is put it near the fridge. And I'm gonna have Pavla sleep on it while he's cooking, or while he's building that. Because once they can cook, I think they can cook enough for everybody, or the meal is just better. I can't remember if it makes a better quantity or quality, so that, oops, I didn't mean to do that, so that they're fuller longer. So she's hungry, he's tired, because he needs to sleep, but what we're gonna do is... Oh, I didn't find cigarettes anywhere. We need to make fuel. So we can make 3, but I don't know if I need, or 4. So then after that, we need to cook actual food. So I think what he's doing right now is he's making fuel for like the fires and stuff. For if you had like a stove. I think that was part of my problem too, is like back when I didn't know what was going on in the game, which is kind of where I am now. Like I said, it's been over a year since I played. Okay, so you can make... Okay, so you need the fuel to cook. So you can make a meal for multiple people, right? This is 1 simple cooked meal, more nutritious and tastier than raw food. I'm guessing that this is 4 servings technically. It shows 2, or maybe it is just 2. So you can only do 2 at a time. I'm guessing if you... I keep saying I'm guessing because I don't know, I'm gonna explain myself a million times that I didn't remember everything. I think somebody's knocking on the door. Oh no. Must be my imagination. And now I can't walk up the stairs. We're having issues. Alright, there you go. Nope. There you go. I need him to go eat. Yes. And then I need Acacia to also go eat. I'm gonna have her go back in the bed, I believe. It's the best idea. Best thing I can think of. But I think I'm gonna build a second bed. I might be able to. Bruno's tired. What is Paul? Tired. They're all tired. Everybody's tired. Okay, so we don't have enough for a bed. So the next time that we go out, we can find those supplies, or we might have more of them. Wait. I'm starting to get the hang of this. Can I go in here? Oh, I forgot I can go up here. And there's like another closet and stuff. Oh, I need a pick to open that lock. So we can also work on this pile of rubble. It's taking so long without a shovel. Well, you know, I think that's one of the things you have to craft too, is a shovel. Alright. Simple barricade, I can dismantle it in a minute. You do you. Brew brew. Okay. So there's gonna be more supplies in here. More meat. Jewelry is good because it's a bargaining item. It's all good stuff. But it's not what I was looking for. If I go over here, I might find what I'm looking for. I don't believe that's what I needed, right? So next time I go out, I'm gonna have to buy the supply, or bring the supplies back, in the apocalypse. Bring back the supplies that, I needed before. Or I didn't think I needed before. Okay, locked. So this is what I have for them. Currently, this is what's going on. Sorry, itchy nose. So the day is about to end for me. 7 p.m. I could end it whenever, but I might let him finish this rock pile. Or attempt to finish it. Thing is, you don't want to overwork him either. They'll like say things randomly, even if you're not playing that character. To kind of give you a hint of what's going on too. But that is this war of mine. There's a lot more to it. We're gonna play more. I'm gonna refamiliarize myself with it. I'm excited to get back into the recorded content. It's gonna take me a minute to feel comfortable doing it again, because it's not like playing with people or like talking to you directly on the chat. You know, I have to look up occasionally at my camera, and I realized like this episode I pretty much didn't do that. But I am excited to get back into the recorded content. I plan on working on stuff ahead of time so that it's ready, or almost ready, even when I'm busy, so that you guys have stuff. Because I'm tired of saying that I'm going to do stuff and then not get it done. Like, even with the live streams where I said, oh, I'm going to live stream this day, and then I'm like, nope, never mind, just kidding, this came up. I want to be prepared for those days, for you guys to have a video, even if I can't live stream. But like I said before, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, I'm going to be... Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays will be live stream days. Mondays through Thursdays will be recorded content. It might not always be every single day, or it might be one of those days a week, depending on what's coming out, how long the video is, stuff like that. But I've rambled enough. If you guys like this, please leave a like. Let me know in the comments if you want more of this. This will be pre-recorded as 5 episodes, I believe, at least. So you're gonna get it anyways. But if you want to see me play like another family or whatever, just let me know. And if you're new here and you enjoyed this, subscribe. I always feel weird about asking for subs as well, but you know, that YouTube life. I won't ever say that again, sorry guys. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.